we are seeing a great initial reaction right now to the CPI report this morning. And that is because, once again, the echoing theme here was better than expectations. We did, in fact, again, beat expectations. And there are some actually very important things that have fallen off from an inflation standpoint that I want to show you guys. But what I want to talk about is actually some important breaks that are happening around the crypto market. I want to also talk about how organic growth is actually really helping ADA in a big way here as well. So again, if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. It's been growing like crazy, and it's all because of you guys. Now, ADA, you guys can see, is up about 0.75% on the daily, actually, after being red in my earlier ADA video. But you guys can see we're at about 72.20 or so and climbing and looking good. And I think what is really important for ADA here is actually closing some daily candles above this 200-day moving average. I don't think we had a chance to talk about that, but this is exactly what led ADA to make some pretty big extensions the last several times it did this. You guys can see this back here in February of this year. You can see it in March of this year. You guys could probably even see it all the way back here as well. Once we started breaching and closing candles above that, it was just kind of off to the races. Is this where that happens again? Maybe. I'm not going to say yes or no for sure. And we just really need to watch the market in totality. Now, what I will say is that, BTC isn't really making much in terms of moves here. It's altcoins. Altcoins are the ones that are seeing the most benefit from this. Are we starting to witness this little shift taking place in the crypto market? Well, this could be because of an ETH breakout taking place. Now, I'll get to that more here in just a moment, but just wanted to, again, highlight this BTC dominance breaking down. It's actually teetering right at about 64% right now, very close again to this 50-day moving average. So we'll see if this continues to trend this direction. But when we're getting CPI reports like this, it's going to be very easy for the market to gain some ground. It's going to be very easy for confidence to remain high, because we saw despite expectations being 0.2%, us come in at 0.1%. So this takes us up to 2.4% over the last 12 months in terms of inflation here in the US. And I think some of the big ticket items here are, once again, energy dropping in a big way. And this one right here, utility gas service, dropping 1%. This is the first drop we've seen in that regard in a very long period of time. This has been the stickiest of everything, up 15.3% over the last 12 months. Guys, that's a big, big deal. All right. Some stuff that was flat last month, dropping off. I mean, things are moving the right direction, and the market is loving the data. All right. Again, ADA right now at about 72.40 or so, and looking good still. Hopefully this continues. Now, what I really wanted to show you guys is that when we look at this ETH BTC chart, what we're witnessing is a little bit of a breakout taking place right now. Now, why this is so important is ETH BTC, ETH BTC, ETH BTC has been the big discussion of this market cycle. We had been waiting so long for this ETH BTC bottom, and we didn't get our bottom here until all the way back on April 22nd. It was very late. Like I've said many times, it's been a very front-heavy BTC cycle, and alts have in fact been lagging. ADA has been lagging versus BTC. I think we can all acknowledge that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And then also at the same time, doesn't mean ADA's weak. It doesn't mean it's underperforming. It just means that all the interest at the front of this cycle has been very BTC heavy, and we have not hit major times of adoption. But when ETH starts making these moves, that starts to push us into these quote unquote technical alt seasons. And that is when we can start to see adoption in the crypto market. We start to see that USDT dominance drop off in a big way, like we've talked about. And like I was talking about earlier today, that is what can bring us to adoption. So now we're starting to really see the table be set perfect for this big, massive boom in the crypto market. Not saying that's happening today, but this was a very big piece of news that hit the market. Now, what I wanted to show you guys as well is we're seeing huge fundamental organic growth for ADA. I think we can all agree that, ADA marketing could be a lot better. Cardano marketing could be a lot better. But yet, over the last 18 days, we have actually seen 50,000 new ADA wallets created. And people need to understand that this is not exchange wallets. This isn't, someone on Coinbase or Binance or wherever the hell they are. This is in DeFi. So we're actually seeing Cardano DeFi usage gain some traction. Doesn't mean there's a crazy, insane amount of daily active users. Guys, me personally, I wouldn't be considered a Cardano daily active user because I'm not doing stuff every single day. And what people need to understand too is that, Cardano, for example, it's not this huge meme coin chain where people are launching a million different meme coins that we, have a pump.fund or something like that inflates transactional volume, and it just makes it look like there's more activity than there really truly is. Not all activity is healthy activity. What we're seeing from Cardano is actually healthy use, great projects launching, great DeFi projects. And now we're talking about, again, big potential integrations, big use in a much bigger way than I think even some people can fathom right now. So everything is kind of taking place perfectly. This is all happening while search optics around the crypto market's pretty quiet. I should refresh this, but I don't want to lose the data here. But what I will say is ADA yesterday actually had the highest search volume we have seen since all the way back in the third week of May. So we're quietly taking some steps forward here. ADA's printing another green day once again. We might be on the verge of some bigger moves across the market, and we'll know more as the day and the week progress. This was a pretty big deal, but that's what I wanted to share with you guys. We're in a great spot right now. I hope it continues. I hope everybody's taking some time to round out their positions and add, but we'll just see how things progress. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.